Hi, and welcome to Reading Corner. Today we're reading a book called Polka Penguin Pottery. This week we've been learning all about writers, where writers get ideas, how to write our own books, and this is a writer too. She is going to be writing a story, but guess what? She gets stuck and she doesn't know what to write next. So she takes a break and learns it's okay sometimes to make mistakes until you're unstuck with your ideas. So let's read this story about this girl who's an awesome writer. Whoops. Okay. Polka Dot Penguin Pottery. My name is Aspen, Colorado Kimchi Lee. Actually, that's my nom de plume, my writing name, not my real name. I'm an author. I write stories about monkeys and elephants, aliens and robots, and sometimes about me. That's so great. You're a writer too because you write things just like her. I work in my treehouse where there's a sign that says, "Writer at work, do not disturb." And when you flip it over, it says, "Writer at play, come up and stay." And here she's going to tell us how to write. This is how to write. First, button on your writing jacket. Then stuff your pockets with seaweed crackers. Then sit very still and think. Last but not least, choose words and line them up like a fruit seller who chooses her best mangoes and pomegranates and bananas and puts them on display. And when you're done, yay, a story. That sounds pretty easy, doesn't it? Oh no, read this picture. Look at her face. I can tell the way the author drew it that she's very sad. But lately, writing hasn't been much fun. In fact, you can't even call it writing at all. All my pages are blank, blank, blank. My Gung and Popo call it writer's block. Don't worry, says Popo. Your characters are just on vacation. They'll be back. Maybe you need to take a break and just hang out, suggests Gung. Gung and Popo are her grandma and grandpa. So off we go. Down into town, past the cookie shop, the bookstore, and pet palace, with the water dishes for dogs and squirrels out front. I follow Gung, Popo, and baby Olivia through the morning chill, the wind licking my nose and whistling in my ears. And if you turn the book this way, you can see she's drawn everything on the street and all the people walking, including this dog. And here they are. Finally, Gung opens the door to a place I've walked past a million times, Polka Dot Penguin Pottery, but have never gone into. Inside, it feels like summer. A lady who is sweeping stops and smiles like a flower facing the sun. "Welcome," she says. "My name is Yumi. What would you like to paint?" She ties an apron on me. Paint? Me? Suddenly, I'm so excited I can't answer. My words are swirling around the shop and I cannot catch them. Wow, I'm so happy. Ooh, awesome, cool, paint. And I notice in this picture, you can see her mouth is in the shape of an O, which shows like surprise. So when you're drawing your characters, you could try that one too. Instead, I rush over to the shelves of 1,000 things to paint and look them over in 3 seconds flat. I pick an Easter egg just like that. The door jingles open. Twin boys come in with their mom. Yumi greets them by name, Lefty and Righty. They must be regulars. They rush over to the shelves and grab a robot and a fire engine. And here they are sitting all at the table. Look at that big rectangle. And then she put all of the characters around it. I sit down next to Popo and Olivia, who is too little to paint anything properly. She just makes a mess. I turn my egg over and over. It is blank, like a piece of paper. "Hey," Lefty and Righty say, bumping the table and spilling my paint tray a little as they sit down across from me. "Careful," their mom warns them. "Sorry." "Your first time here?" their mom asks. I nod. "We'll show you how it's done," says Righty. "Yeah," says Lefty, "just do like me." In no time, their robot and fire engine look amazing, but my egg is still blank. The door jingles again and the wind blows in my friend Ivy, her brother Luther, and their mom. Ivy picks a heart box and Luther picks a dinosaur. They sit and for a moment, neither of them moves. Then out of their paint bottles, they squeeze flowers and grass, hearts and sparkly dinosaur skin. "How did you do that?" I ask, peering into a paint bottle named Sailboat White. Easy, says Ivy, painting her name on her heart box, but you have to stay super still. And wait for something to happen, Luther chirps. Sounds like writing to me, but it's super hard to sit super still. My feet are tapping, my legs are jiggling, the tag on my dress is scratching. I wait. Nothing happens. Look at her, she's still just feeling really sad. She's bummed out. She can't get any ideas for her writing, and she can't get any ideas for her painting. The door jingles and in leaps Noodles, straight from ballet. She's wearing a tutu and tall, fuzzy boots. She dances over to a mermaid. I love you, she says to it. You are so beautiful. She hugs the plain, silent mermaid while her mom squeezes paint onto her tray. The trick is to relax, Yumi says when she sees my blank egg. Just have fun. She puts on a CD that sings, I went to a marvelous party with Nana and Nada and Nell. Look at this place. Wow. Just imagine if you drew a picture like this of your house. Would you have a lot of people there or toys? This is such a cool picture. As I'm reading, see what new things you can discover. It's starting to feel like a party in here. A dinosaur pirouettes, a mermaid sings. Marta, who is Yumi's helper, is balancing 100 shiny breakable things hot from the kiln and trying hard not to dance. And Olivia is wiggling to the music and drooling. Yumi is working super fast. She swipes a credit card. She answers the phone. She brings sponges and a bucket of water to our table for just in case. She greets a birthday party that comes in with balloons and presents. Everything is happening all at once. And here she is. Oh no, she put her head down. Still, nothing is happening with me. I'm holding my brush in the air, stiff, frozen, and useless, like an ice cream stick without the ice cream. I think I have a pottery block. My head clunks on the table like a bowling ball, and everything looks like it's underwater. I breathe in, I breathe out. I don't breathe at all. I reach, dip my brush in paint, and touch it to my egg. And as soon as I do, something happens. The paint drips. Oh no! I cry. It's ruined. I put my head down on the table. My arms hang low. I close my eyes. Do you need some water? Gung Gung asks. Popo rubs my back. Maybe it'll help if we paint something together, she says. I hear their footsteps going toward the shelves of 1,000 things to paint. Slowly, I lift my head. I see Olivia, and I see my egg with drips and drool and fingerprints all over it. My head goes down. Thunk. I like that color, I hear Ivy say to my egg. Really? I lift my head. You can only make a masterpiece if you're willing to make a mess, she says. Look at this. I look at my egg. It's a mess, all right. I touch my brush to it. I look at it again. It's still a mess. So I make it messier and the color spreads. I see a tree in the mess and make some branches. Then I add some pink and purple leaves. Not bad. I paint a green sky with a big red flower floating like clouds. Wow, this feels like writing too. When you put down one word and surprise, more words follow. Soon green butterflies are fluttering in the orange grass. By the time Popo and Gung Gung come back to our table, I've added a periwinkle sun and a little girl doing cartwheels and smiling like she's about to burst. Hey, that looks like me, I cry. How did I paint me? Magic, breathes Ivy, leaning over. Yeah, I whisper, magic. Then Yumi tells me about the puffy paint. When you bake it, it leaves goosebumps on your work. It's fancy stuff. Artists use it as a finishing touch. I'd like to give it a try, I say. Around me, heads turn, eyes stare, polka dot penguin pottery stops. I need just a few dabs, I say, for my dress. Then it's done. This is my egg. These are the jaws that dropped. And when I get home, I run straight to my treehouse where I flip the sign to say, writer at work, do not disturb. And this is the story that began with just hanging out. The end. Wow, that was really cool. She talked about how when you write one word, then the more words just follow right after that. So I just want to show you a quick activity so you can practice your words at home. So this activity can help you practicing your letters and writing some words. Ask a grown-up or a friend to help you write your name in black marker. So I wrote my name here, Miss Aker, but then I'm showing you how we're gonna make it rainbow. So I went over it many times with the crayons to make some rainbow writing. Let's try these words. I have me, I, and like. So pick one color and practice tracing. Don't pick your writing tool up. Just do one letter at a time, then choose another color. And each time you do it, you'll be adding to your rainbow. And this is called rainbow writing. It's good practice for all that writing you're gonna do and all the new words you're learning. Let's see, how about a pink? And each time you get a little bit more colorful. Let's do the next one. Let's do the letter I. So you start with that line that goes up and down. So you go top to bottom and then cross it, cross it. How about green? Rainbow writing can be a lot of fun, and you can do it with any word or all your letters if you're practicing your letters. How about a blue? Nice. Let's do one more. Let's do this last word. This is the word like. I like pizza. It starts with an L, a lowercase L. Oops, I forgot to do the other letters. What do you like? Can you write a sentence using I like? What else could we say? I like dogs. Do you like dogs? I like the color purple. And this is just a simple activity you can do to practice your writing and the words that you're learning at school and at home. I hope you have fun with that rainbow writing. I hope you enjoyed this book, Polka Dot Penguin Pottery, and learn that even if you get stuck on your writing or your drawing, you can just take a break and come back to it, and you'll have many more ideas. And have fun with your rainbow writing. I'll see you next time.